A small businessman, one chair. If I fall from the top to the bottom, man, I'm gonna get back up with one chair. I ran barbershop, did that. Taught a barber college, did that. Ran the largest barber college in the state of Texas, man, yeah, I did that.
Real life street stars, man. We got the priest of the streets in the building, man.
What's up, Joker?
Got Dooney Da Barber in the building, man. What's good, man?
Real life street stars.
Long time coming, man.
They say you the man in the streets, man.
Nah, they say you the man in the streets.
I'm talking about like real big time. But
man, that's love, man.
I just
want
to say, man, it's an honor to be on here, man. Thank you for having me, man. You know what I'm saying? And,
glad to finally have you on the have you on the couch, man. For those that are watching, man, and sitting around scratching their head like, man, who was this fly young player? Go ahead and tell them, man. Tell them your name. Tell them what it is you do, and tell them where you from.
Man, listen, they call me Dooney the Priest, man, the street priest. Or they call me Dooney the Barber, man, in the barber game. Red, white, and blue. Y'all know what I do, man. Represent the barber game, man. You know I'm a barber, but I'm born in Texas, man. I'm a Texas boy, man. I'm a country boy.
There you go, all
I'm
over.
a 70s baby, okay? So I know all you 80s babies out there be getting that money, but I'm a 70s baby, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We still smoke weed with the seed in it. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Forgive me, man. I had to go down a little bit. But anyway, listen, man. Born in Vernon, Texas, man. So I'm Northwest Texas.
Shout out,
Shout out to V-Town, man.
Yeah.
The Vernon Lounge, class of 1988, man. Y'all know what to do. But that maroon and white.
When you popped off, was music the first thing you got into, or was like barbering the first thing?
But after from Vernon, Texas, man, I came to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom and dad separated. I was born in Vernon, but my mom and dad moved here probably when I was like 4 years old. And we moved to Bonton. So that was back in the early. That was in the early. That was in the mid 70s.
Yeah.
So you already know Bonton, man.
Was it bad back then?
No, not in the mid 70s. I mean, but it was a community of African Americans, but it wasn't bad. No.
Okay.
You know
Not saying it's bad now.
No, it wasn't like it is what they say it is now, but it still ain't bad. We're gonna talk about that later. Shout out to Bonton, shit. Shout out to the South, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, hell yeah. You ain't Dallas until you came through the South.
Real talk.
Fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
Island.
But anyway, you know, Triple D, Stand Up, Oak Cliff, y'all know what it is, all over the DFW. But anyway, my mom and dad, man, to make a long story short, my mom and dad, they separated, man, so I ended up growing up in Vernon, Texas, and mostly in Dallas because my mom stayed here. And so, ran businesses in Dallas and things like that, man, as a barber. And a lot of people know me in the streets as a barber. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know, owning barbershops and schools, running schools and things like that.
All right, before we get into the backstory and things like that, we see you brought some cats with you, man. Go ahead and have either introduce them or let them introduce themselves, man.
Yeah, I'm letting them introduce themselves, man. They big boys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Young Chef, man, a.k.a. Young Shepherd, man. What's up?
Many of y'all know me, man. It's Duke Farrow, man, from Park Row, man.
Park
from
Row.
the island, man. Sad Alice, stand up, yo.
Hey,
I'm Rashad Ransom, a.k.a. Rock Boy.
yeah. Man, and coming in with everybody, everybody's on music, right? Everybody's on music. Just making sure we're gonna touch on everybody's story. But Dooney, let's go and start it like this, man. You got the Reverend, the neck piece on. You got the barber socks on.
Hey,
I want to make sure. Hey, I
That's
want to make sure we got the full.
Yeah.
We got the full drip over here. Got the cup. You know what I'm saying?
That's Catholicism.
You got the good
that
book.
yellow Catholicism. Shout out to my nigga Yellow Bees and shit.
Hey, shout out Yellow
Fucking up the
Bees,
game,
man. For real, got
you know what I'm saying? Y'all support my nigga, man. Let him get his goddamn money, man.
Support Yellow Bees.
Shit.
Supporting Yellow
Get your
Bees.
money, man. Let me stop cussing.
Dallas,
Queen
man.
want me to stop cussing. I'm gonna stop cussing so
Man,
much. But I'm excited.
you
But
got the
anyway,
good-
man. I'm excited for the D because I'm a DFW fan first, man. You know
Gotta
what I'm saying?
be.
But I love the North, the South. Yeah, I love all music
Gotta
because I'm a
be.
connoisseur of hip hop.
Gotta
But
be.
my thing is this, man. You know, Dallas artists is hot right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give my shout outs to Yellow Bees, my shout outs to Mo 3. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give them shout outs to Trap Boy Freddy. You know what I'm saying? And rest in peace, man. You know, y'all already know Scrub. Everybody know him in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
What do you
But-
think?
up,
Just
see,
your thoughts
Scrub.
on as far as anybody.
Oh,
can
I gotta get Funky Town. You know what I'm saying? Go
Oh, yeah,
yo.
definitely Funky
You know what I'm
Town.
saying?
Definitely Funky
Bugatti
Town.
Casino. That's my little nigga. He came through the school. We chopped him up, got him right. And that new nigga out that's coming up real blowing, that's been blow uptuated. That nigga CJ Casino.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So I'll just the D-Town love artists, man. I'm just showing them love, man, out of respect. because they making moves, man, and I just want them to do good, man. And
I was gonna say, what do you think is different to see all these young cats making moves compared to, let's say, 5-10 years ago with Dallas?
5-10 years ago, shit, they were making moves. Shit, you grow up, shit. I grew up on nigga listening to Chiefle and shit, the old school. All of them,
they
Lucci
been
Pookie.
making
Matter of
moves.
fact, I got a
It
song
just
with
opened
Lucci
up now.
Pookie. Shit, Chase Pat. I got a song with all them. It's called One Hood. It's on you. Y'all go find it. It's called One Hood with OG
Definitely
Cottonmouth
Oh, yeah.
in the
Shout out-
South. Come
shout
on,
out
man. Don't let
Jesse.
me start calling the OGs, man.
Yeah.
They
Shout
ain't
out
bad, you know what I'm
Jesse,
saying?
man. Shout out Jesse.
Listen, but I don't want to waste my interview talking about the OGs and
Yeah,
stuff.
nah, real
but
talk.
shout out to OG DOC though, man. 'Cause he to me, and there might be some old that came before him, but to me historically, he was the one that actually, when he was writing for NWA, he was the one actually from Dallas. You know what I'm saying? That was putting it on first. That I believe that blew up out of Dallas, Texas. To me, now, like I said, it might be some historians that might say it's different, but I say DOC had that magnet. You know what I'm saying? That he was showing them Dallas swag, and he was writing for Ice Cube and them. Shout out to Ice Cube, the whole West Coast.
You think
Ice
they
Cube,
gave
you know
him
what it
a-
is. Tell
True.
Muhammad to call me, man. We got this new
Ice
movie,
Cube,
Barbershop.
call this man.
Yeah, Ice Cube, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Barbershop 4. Let's get it.
Muhammad is in, like, shout out to Muhammad, man.
Yeah, I
He's his
can't wait to
producer.
see that.
He know me from fading my flesh. He know me from fading my flesh, man. I
Real
faded
talk.
my skull. But anyway, go ahead, man.
Man,
Shout out to Muhammad, man.
The name Priest of the Streets, how'd you get that name?
Man, I'm glad you asked me that, man. Man, that came when I was sitting up on the Bishop T.D. Jakes, man. Shout out to Bishop T.D. Jakes. We're going to talk
Shout
about
out
that
T.D.
later.
Jakes.
But when I was sitting up on the Bishop T.D. Jakes on the shepherd staff at the ministry, as an ordained minister, but I was ordained by another pastor before Bishop T.D. Jakes, but I never gave my ordination papers to him. But Bishop
There you
Jakes
go.
ended up coming to Dallas back in the 90s, and, you know, because I was hot in the barber game, shout out to the barber game, you know what I'm saying, at that time, you know what I'm
that's
saying,
when he had
I
the
was
box,
cutting-
huh?
See that? I was cutting celebrities, man. So as I was cutting celebrities, you know, and things like that, and shout out to everybody I cut back then. You know what I'm saying?
What's one of the
But
other celebrities you
Bishop
cut,
T.D.
just out of
Jakes.
curiosity?
Well, hold on.
Oh, no,
I'm
yeah,
asking
go ahead,
that, 'cause
go
I know
into it.
you finna get into it.
Yeah, go
But
into
Bishop
it.
T.D. Jakes, to make a long story short, he ended up looking for a barber, and they got word to me. So I ended up becoming his barber for about 2 or 3 years, you know what I'm saying, when he first moved to the D. So just to say that. But go ahead.
No, when you mentioned celebrity barbering, I'm just curious, maybe one or two of the celebrities, you able to name drop any?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to name drop. Some of them got non-disclosures, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man, I
saying?
know how it
But
go,
was
man. I
celebrities,
know how it
when
go.
they came to the D, but I dropped David Talbot. You know, he a movie
Oh,
producer.
yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
he was shooting plays back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Things
Definitely.
like that. And Kirk Franklin them did some plays and stuff. I was backstage and I cut them up. You know, things like that. Shout out to Kirk Franklin, Funky Town. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, man. I go all in. I'm deep, man. I'm real deep with this knowledge.
With taking that moniker, Priest of the Streets, as far as, you know, being a barber gang, also doing music and stuff, do you have a passion, one or the other? I mean, or is it a blend of both, or just is it the culture of it all?
What it is, man, I grew up on hip hop, but Priest of the Street I grew up on hip hop music, but Priest of the Street came from a pastor, Tim Roth. He used to know that I had some type of connection with the streets because I come up in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I say come up in the streets, that you know, I was raised by a father, you know, that was a dope dealer in the country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I did go back to Vernon, Texas, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace to my father, you know what I'm saying? But when I went back to Vernon, Texas, he had about 4 trap houses. So I had my own house when I was 14. You know what I'm saying? I did everything when I was 14. So you know, you can imagine me, you know, doing everything. I had weed, I had everything. I don't think I wasn't doing was selling it because I didn't have to. My daddy made so much money. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
So shout out to the
Real
V-Town
talk.
though. Everybody know me in the street. All my niggas, Kenneth Joe, nigga Wayne. I had a homeboy I grew up with called Nigga Wayne. For real.
Nigga
though.
Wayne.
Kenneth Joe. Yeah, them
That's-
niggas dog. Yeah.
that's a nigga
Everybody in V-Town know what's that. They know what the fuck it is.
That's
you know
a
what I'm saying?
nigga
Vernon
name.
Town, yeah. Now I'm
What's
some
up,
real
Nigga
niggas.
Wayne,
Yeah.
yep.
I brought them to the D too. They fuck with niggas in the D too. Shout out to Rick and Derrick in the D. You know, I grew up right there on Cedar Crest.
Yeah.
And, in Oak Cliff. I grew up all over Oak Cliff after Bonton. You know what I'm saying? When we back and forth, my mom would move around because she was single. So she would move around from apartments to apartments.
Yeah.
So back in the day, you know, the first apartments that, you know, when I was in junior high, shout out to O.W. Homes. I went to O.W. Homes, and we stayed on Keys and Cedar Crest.
Yeah.
And to all the OGs that's 70, baby, they know Keys and Cedar Crest. That was called Spanish Terrace. And there's hard-hitting niggas in Spanish Terrace.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
nigga, I grew up with some hard-hitting niggas. They didn't need no guns, no knives. Them niggas was one-hitter quitters, okay? I grew up with them type of niggas. I'm just giving shout-outs to them. But I grew up over there, but they tore the apartments down. We ended up moving around. So we moved on Keys and Polk. And we moved also on Lancaster, Ledbetter, just all over the clip, all over the Dallas area, man. So that's why I say Triple D, because I'm just Triple D.
Yeah, you
like
moving
everywhere.
around,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. My mom, she moved around. You know, rest in peace, my mom. I buried her back in '96.
Yeah.
But just to make a long story short, man, a pastor at the Potter I knew that I was just in the streets of Dallas. I could relate to the young people. They understood me. I understood them. I can relate to people my age because, you know, like I said, I grew up in the streets understanding it. So when I got into the church, because my mom, she got into the church when I was like 17 years old. So I was like, you know, what is this church shit? You know, what is this? Because I grew up in the streets. You know, I don't know nothing about church. The only time I did go to church was Easter to go get some eggs. Shit, that's all I knew about. But we'll talk about that later. But anyway, yeah, we'll talk about all that later. That's a D shit. But yeah, that's how I end up, you know,
coming
basically
up until
all
this
over
point.
Dallas, man. Triple D, man.
You was you was in the news, man, at one point in time. Tell us about that, how that came about.
The news, what you mean the news? Because I was in the news for a whole lot of shit.
A whole lot of true facts.
Okay, she want me to calm my
He
language
was in the
down.
news
for
for a whole lot of stuff.
I'm talking about like for the gospel rap.
Yeah, for
And
the
to pull your pants up.
Yeah, to pull your pants up, you know, because
Yeah,
honestly,
that was a big
when I
movement,
ran
that
into
don't
you and me and you chopped it up, I remember that when that pull your pants up song came out, and you were like, man, I'm the one who made. Tell us about that wave when it was, because that was a wave in itself as far as what the city was trying to do.
Yeah.
And then what you came through behind.
Yeah,
and did.
the city was actually trying to pass a bill, a law, man, that they was gonna start pulling brothers over because they
Giving
was sagging.
citations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Citations. So I ended up writing the song when I heard the campaign and I seen that they was about to get ready to pass a law. And I'm like, we don't need brothers getting frisked over a sagging pants issue. That's not, no, man. We already get frisked just being brothers. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, to make a long story short, so I seen the campaign that Dwayne Caraway he started with when he started mentioning it on, and shout out to Dwayne Caraway. We'll talk about that later.
What was that
When he
one?
mentioned it on television. When they was talking about it in the news, and I had a barbershop with a studio in it, so I went and talked to my producer Vinny. Shout out to Vinny, you know Vinny B. And we ended up. I said,
Vinny
man, I want to do a
Barbarino?
song called Vinny Barbarino, baby.
Yeah.
I want to do a
Yeah.
song called. I want to do a song called "Pull Your Pants Up," and he laughed. He like, for real? So he put a track on. I'm like, yeah, that track hot. And so we ended up writing the song. Make a long story short, it got to Heaven 97. Heaven 97. You know what I'm saying? Robert Ashley, shout out to Robert Ashley.
Yeah.
He heard the song, he played
Rob, what's up, man?
He gave it to Dwayne Caraway, and shit, Dwayne Caraway took it and said, look, we going to use that as a campaign. We ain't going to pass no law. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
And so that's what we did, man. And we made it out of a dance, and we tried to make it out of the summer because at that time, yeah, Soulja Boy out. He was doing
Yeah, he
dances,
was
so
doing
that's
his
why I
thing.
made it out of a dance to make it cool to pull your pants up. That's all I'm saying. But right now, shit, these niggas got their pants sagging. They make way more money than niggas in
Way
politics.
more money.
But anyway, I'm leaving that shit
Yeah,
alone,
nah,
man.
I
Y'all
mean,
shout out to my niggas that sag, man.
I'm glad.
Just protect grandmama. If you see grandmama in the store, pull your
We ain't
goddamn
rocking
pants
like
up, man.
that.
Grandmama
No,
don't need to
and
see that
just
shit.
as a
I know you got
professional,
Gucci
we
belts
gentlemen
on,
around
Louis
here.
Vuitton and shit, but y'all, for real though, man, let's respect grandmama. I don't give a fuck what you do, 'cause I know you make money, nigga.
Right.
But anyway, keep it moving.
As a preference, do you feel like sagging pants is worse than these like skinny jeans and man purses situation going on?
No,
It's
I
the
think
same
it's just
thing.
different. Yeah, I think it's just different
It's the
fads,
same-
man.
same
No,
energy.
I think it's
Yeah.
just different dress codes. I mean, it's a different
I think
generation,
it's
different
the
dress
same
code.
thing.
I mean, shit, I'm a 70s baby. I done seen the dress code change by 16 goddamn times. I was wearing baggy pants. Shit, and I can't even find baggy pants no
Really?
more.
Bell
Shout out to Big
bottom.
T. I'm coming to Big T to give me some baggy pants, but I can't even. I be looking for baggy pants, man, and I be tying on shit. I be like, can you loosen this shit up a little bit? But
You ain't
anyway.
gonna find it. You
But
ain't
shout
gonna
out
find
to all niggas wear skinny jeans, man. Well, that shit, if it fits you, because I ain't no skinny nigga. I'm kind of thick and short and fat. I can't wear that shit. It
Yeah,
don't
I
look
can't
good
do
on
it
me.
I can't do
Baby
it.
ain't going to be all over me if I do that shit, man.
I can't do it.
But anyway, okay, she want me to calm down.
Yeah, and you know,
See my balance, y'all.
you fast forward, you know, because I definitely want to touch on the TDJ situation.
Yeah.
I know you said you started off, of course, with Bishop Jakes. As far as where's that at now? Where's that at now? As far as
Man, where is that now? I'm still waiting on him to call me. He supposed to be calling me, man. But what happened was,
He
man,
been
it was-
waiting.
it was a
TD,
deal.
he been waiting.
Nah, I'm still waiting on him to
talk
call
about
me.
it all the
What?
time. He
Everybody
waiting
know
on his
that.
phone call.
But anyway, I mean, I'm not lying, right? Am I lying? Okay, I'm waiting on him to call Dooney Da Barber. But anyway, shit. But we want me to tell you a little bit about that, what happened?
just real quick. 'cause
Just
I
real
didn't get
quick. Well, basically, man, because I know y'all want to know. I mean, but I need to talk to him. But basically, man, it wasn't even him. Because it was some hate went down when I did Pull Your Pants Up. One of his publicists called me, and they was like, just don't say you from the Potter's house. I'm like, but it's a positive goddamn message.
That's cool.
I'm trying to not cuss because I got kids, and so I'm in the youth church. I can't use the language I'm using now.
Right.
But so she calls me and said, don't use that. Can you say you're not affiliated with Bishop TDJ? And shit got confusing then, because I'm like, ain't everybody saying pull their pants up? When I'm at church, they say pull your pants up.
Yeah.
But so I'm confused. So I left that shit alone. I ain't even bothered. I said, I'm not even going to call Bishop on that shit because I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not finna do this shit with these church folk. So what I did was, I said, I'm going to leave that alone. So years passed. Something else came up. The Mega Fest came up. I did the first Mega Fest in Atlanta. Shout out to the
Shout out
Atlanta.
Mega Fest,
But this was about the third or fourth Mega Fest. The Mega Fest came up. And I wanted to do something during the Mega Fest. I didn't ask Bishop or anybody like that because this was gonna be my own event for the young adults. So I called Pastor Rush, and I was gonna rent one of his churches over there in Oak Cliff, the small one that he come out of, because he a local mega pastor now.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, Pastor Rush, because he from Dallas. I said, well, can I rent out that other church? And so, to make a long story short, he said, okay, cool. I said, whatever you want to charge or whatever, that's cool. He said, well, what are you trying to do? And I told him what I was trying to do. Now, he volunteered and said, listen, I want to have that in my big church. I said, okay, well, shit, praise God. I ain't tripping because I had an idea. And so whatever, we got everything together. He wouldn't answer my phone calls. Probably about 2 or 3 weeks later, I'm calling him. I'm like, okay, because we got it. The event is coming up, and I got to prepare for it. These are the ideas that I have. He wouldn't answer my call. So I finally got in. I didn't even get in contact with him, but I was trying to explain to him the whole flyer deal. I was trying to create a flyer. And so I said, well, Pastor Rush, you need to call me because I'm trying to create this flyer. So what happened was the gay issue come up, okay, which is the when they got the laws passed. Now, according to the Christian doctrine, that's a problem in the church. So I said, okay, wait a minute. If that's a problem in the church, and I'm going to preach a little bit. I'm a street preacher. So I said, if that's a problem in the church, then let's all talk about it. Because if it's gay on the outside, it means it's gay on the inside. And y'all know it's gay on the inside. Y'all stop that shit.
Talk about
But
it.
anyway,
Talk about it.
But so I said, let's talk about it, Pastor Rush. And so I get a flyer up, and I said, they passed a law about being gay. They can get married and stuff now. That's a church. Let's talk about that shit, man. We even start with the young adults because they know they got YouTube.
Yeah.
And so I put the flyer out, and I guess they got some protesters come to the church. He got scared. He called me and said the event is off. So I said, okay, damn. You don't want to talk about that?
Staring it up.
Oh, man, no, and shout out to the gays, man. I mean, shit, do your thing, man. I don't got no problem with nobody, man. I'm just a heterosexual, and I'm half lesbian. But anyway, let me keep it moving. But listen, to make a long story short, and so he kind of got upset about it, so he canceled the event. So I went on there and said, Pastor Ricky Rush canceled the event, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and make another move. So to make a long story short, and I'm finna get to the punchline right here.
Yeah.
The Mega Fest came up. I got a call, and I ain't gonna put no more names out, but other than Bishop TDJ. But I got a call from someone. They said, do you want to be on the her battle part of the Mega Fest as a judge? I said, yeah, I ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah.
So they said, well, come in Wednesday and come take your pictures for the photo shoot. So I went in that Wednesday, and I started to take this photo shoot, got through with the photo shoot, and some lady came, and I'm trying to find out who that lady is now. She came up to me. She said, who are you? And I said, my name is Dooney. You know what I'm saying? I left it at that. Dooney Da Barber, however you want to call me. So she Googled me, and I guess she got upset about something. So I got a call the next morning saying that, you can be in a contest, but you can't be a judge. I said, well, who said I can't be a judge? I mean, everybody in the fucking city know I'm a judge.
Right.
They know I don't do contests. Shit, I don't got nothing to prove. Right. Everybody know I'm a fucking barber. But anyway, and so I said, wait a minute. I didn't cuss her out, y'all. I didn't say that. I just said, well, ma'am, tell me why you taking me out. She said, because you at war with Ricky Rush. Now, me and Ricky Rush had squashed our little thing. We talked about it. He didn't want to do the whole thing. Me and him had already talked. We squashed it, and we left it alone. So I'm like, what do me and Ricky Rush thing have to do with the Mega Fest her battle? You know what I'm saying? And so it went on. I said, well, who authorized you to call me for this? So she went all up the chain and said basically that Bishop Jakes authorized the person to kick me out. So I said, well, shit, well, Bishop Jakes jumped in the battle? Oh, damn, the big Goliath. And so I put that on Facebook. The Bishop Jakes jumped in it. Come on, y'all. I don't know what that's about. And so what happened was I got a call, And Sean pulled up. Shout out to Sean. You know what I'm saying? Sean know what's up. And he pulled up and said, Dooney, what's up with you and Bishop, man? I mean, I said, I just want to holler at him now, man, because people lying on me, man. They said that he kicked me out. Sean said, nah, we didn't kick you out. I said, well, let me and Bishop talk about that, because I'm tired of people going to Bishop about me. I want to talk to my Bishop. That's my pastor.
There you go.
And, I cut his hair, so I want to talk to him. And so Sean was basically, shout out to Sean. He was like, well, you ain't going to take that down off the website. I said, no, until I talk to him. He said, that's extortion. I said, how the fuck is that extortion? I don't want no money from Bishop.
Man,
I make my own goddamn money. How is that extortion? So I'm just telling the fucking truth, man. He pulled up in my job. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to Sean, man. I got love for all of them, man. They know I know the system.
That's
you know
amazing.
what I'm saying? But
That's
just to make a long story short, so I want Bishop to call me because I want to tell him some shit. And I want to pray with him and all that. But I ain't crazy. But I'm just saying.
Hopefully it don't cost him $1,500.
I'm the priest of the street, and I'm going to tell him the thing that we talked about when I was cutting his hair. I'm going to remind him what I had shared with him. And I pull up by myself. And I'm going to talk about my crew right here, but I pull up by myself, man. I don't need nobody. I pull up at the church. You can have everybody around you that need to be around you. It's going to be doing it solo dolo. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to talk and share some things, because I'm tired of other people talking for me, and I want to tell it on some folk.
Man, if Bishop Jakes,
anyway, that's my Bishop, man. Shout out to Bishop T.D. Jakes, man.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
It's just a small dialogue.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Coming up to the music, man. We see you got Shep here, Pharaoh, everybody in here doing their thing, man. Let's talk. Let me hear about some of the music coming out, man. Some of the visuals y'all got out. I know I was able to watch some of the things that you was doing, putting on for the city, man. That's the first thing I want to appreciate y'all for doing in the first place, music-wise, man. Right now, I think we got an eye on the country. Dallas does, you know what I'm saying? So right now is a good time to put out music, man. Y'all go and touch on some of the music y'all got coming out, some of the music y'all put out, and where to find it.
Well, we're gonna talk about that music. I just want to say that I got a lot of visuals. I got a couple of visuals that's already out. That's already, hitting it, make it move. And shout out to the barbering industry, man. What we're doing there is just connecting hip hop with the profession, because I'm a professional barber. I'm a professional businessman. I'm a consultant. I'm a life coach. I'm a tonsorial rap artist in the barbering industry. So I have mentor, Vicor, things like that to people that are coming up in that industry. So it is a society, because that red, white, and blue means something. And I tell y'all, if y'all come to barber school, I'll tell you what it means. But y'all holler at me.
Are they giving out tuitions?
But I want to talk about these brothers.
Hey, real quick, are they giving out tuitions for
well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that when we get out.
Curious, man.
Y'all holler at me. I got something for y'all, though. I got something. Y'all keep your eyes on me.
Yeah,
but anyway, just to
curious.
make a long story short, man, I do a lot of, I'm a tonsorial priest. I'm a tonsorial hip-hop artist, and tonsorial priest was given to me by the name of Curtis Smith, man. He's a guru with the barber battles. I'm on tour right now with them. I do dates here and there, and here. And it's herbattletour.com. Shout out to him, man. All the educators on there. And what we do, we just educate barbers all over the country on how to run a business and own a business and things like that, and share with them the industry standards. So that's what I'm doing now. So I have visual out on that. But we got new stuff out that's really finna just take the game, though. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy Young Shep right here. I'm gonna let him talk about Born Again, him and Rashad Ransom, and I'm gonna let them talk about that.
Born again, born again, born again.
Hey, born again.
Born again, man.
Tell them what
What's
they
up?
born again mean, man.
Say, man, everybody got a past. You hear me? Everybody got to say, look back and say, dang, I did that. I messed up. And everybody got to say, man, I killed that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That man dead. So everybody got to be born again. You know what I'm saying? That's new life. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at the Christian faith, you know what I'm saying? That's the main source of it, being born again, being a new creature.
When he say he killed that guy, he's talking about himself. He's killing his flesh in order to walk into newness. You know what I'm saying?
True
That's
story.
what that mean. Born again, that's what that mean. We got some new music coming up. Who we got coming up with us with some new music, some features? We got Seven the Great, which is
Seven
your
the Great.
brother, right?
Yeah, Seven the Great, my bro.
That's his brother. We got some new music with him coming up. Free Pistol. As far as music, I mean, we international with music as well. We don't just do gospel music. We love gospel music. That's our first industry that we do fool with. But we universal with music. We willing to work with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. And just as a curiosity, gospel music from a gospel artist, man. Is it when you're making the music, you're putting it out there, because y'all don't get a lot of love that, let's say, the trap artists
Industry.
or the secular music get. Does that move you away from, or is it more so the message that keeps you?
What do you mean, like the attention?
You got to
not so much attention, but like, as far as when when you look for like the national, you know, who are the ones we look up to coming up as a young 8-year-old who want to get in the gospel? He wants to.
This is what you got to do.
Family off of it.
This is what you got to do in hip hop or anything else. People ask you one question. They want to either believe you or they want to be you. You know what I'm saying? That's the business. They either want to believe you or be you. You have to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know me. I'm from Dixon Circle. You know what I'm saying? They know me as Squirrel, SQ Mac. You know what I'm saying? So they see me and I changed. I took the same mentality I took from dope dealing. Now I'm in the barber business. Now I'm in the music business. You know what I'm saying? And I walk that out. They look at that and they can give me some credibility. That same credibility. Because respect is respect. Like you said, are they giving out? You said, are they giving out? What are they giving out over there at the barber college? Because money is money. Increase is increase. And everybody's trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to grow, you got to sow.
You said it right, though, because the gospel rap, we're not going to say gospel music.
Yeah, exactly.
Gospel music industry, as far as financially, I mean, you can grow in that part, but gospel rap it's a downfall in it when it comes to financially. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And but like the biggest people, like Snoop Dogg, he's a gospel artist. I Googled that. You know what I'm saying? So
the one album he did actually jammed that. Very
the new album.
Good for the soul, yeah.
Man, dope
Good
album.
for the soul.
Yeah, so I'm not going to say that the gospel industry is lowballed or like it ain't worth nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's more to just doing gospel music, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got to know how to package it.
Yeah.
And you got to know how to package it. You know what I'm saying? See how we look, how we dress, who we hang with. We real.
There you go.
And that's what people want. There's a lot of Christians out there who real. Like we ain't fake. We flawed up.
It's more so, you know, people relating. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to be able to, you know, that's one thing that, you know, even talking to the pastors, going to, you know, the mega churches, you know, you want to get something more relatable to you as an experience. So if y'all deliver music that could relate to people going through that struggle, if you've been through the struggle,
right,
it's like, okay, they're talking to me now. You know what I'm saying? Compared to, you know, someone who ain't been through nothing, don't know about nothing, talking about, you know, you should have been made it. As far as, you know, I know y'all got a couple of visuals out. As far as y'all's visuals, the ones that's out, touch on some of those and touch on what y'all doing going forward as far as visual-wise, what y'all got planned visual-wise, and kind of go from there.
Me and Young Shepherd, we normally work together for about 3 to 4 years later.
Yeah.
I started out with Apostle Jeremiah. That's what he used to go by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Apostle
I
Jeremiah.
came straight from the streets, and this was the first person I ever did gospel music with without the knowledge of knowing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? He was just showing me the platform and the format of how doing gospel rap was. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
This dude really done led me into a lot of great things. You know what I'm saying? I've been signing everything with a record label called Kingdom Music.
There you go. There you go.
Kind of fell off with that, doing marriage and all of that real life stuff.
Yeah,
you know
life
what I'm
happens.
saying?
Life happens.
So at this point, I'm universal with music. We got some visuals dealing with me and Young Shepherd. I don't know how you reach us on YouTube.
YouTube, you can go to Lamb Line Music Group. A lot of videos on Lamb Line Music Group. You can go to Rashad Ransom Knowledge Gospel and find a lot of his music. And you can and all mine on Lamb Line. Lamb Line Music. That's all on you. Lamb Line Music Group.
We've dealt with speaking back on that first question. We've dealt with like mainstream producers like Norton B and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Spliff from Dallas. You know what I'm saying? We're actually dealing with Spliff right now.
Oh yeah, shout out Spliff, man. Definitely dope music, and that's all it is. Just really, if production is there, everything else is there. Let me holler at Pharaoh real quick. I want to ask him something. How was? Yeah. Oh yeah.
I gotta introduce Pharaoh, man. But
please. All right, yeah. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in.
But before we get into Duke Pharaoh, Born Again, y'all go check that out.
Yeah,
man.
y'all go check that
the
Born Again.
video
Man.
is called Born
It's
Again.
out now on YouTube. Go check. Stop what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Link in the description.
Yeah.
Go check out Born Again, please.
That's what's up. Appreciate it, my brother. Now I had to blow because this is the apostle, man. Listen, Apostle Jeremiah. Listen, man, I'm gonna let him have the flow, man. But I have to properly introduce him like I would properly introduce my other little bros, man. But shout out to Peculiar Records back in the day. But listen, man, this is Apostle Jeremiah. We just recorded a song called Gang. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him explain everything. But it's off the chain. But we did a song called Gang, and I'm gonna pass it over to him. You tell it everything, man. Tell it what it means.
Touch on it.
Hey, man, what's cracking, man? You know it's roll love or no love, man. Shout out to the island, man, the southern region, man.
Hey,
we up, man. But the Gang song, man, it really stemmed from God Gang, God's official disciples of Zion, God in the new generation. This is one of my proteges, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of people, they was out there hurting. Before I actually got into gospel rap, I was doing street music, you know what I'm saying? I was just, you know, talking about my struggles and, you know, everything that I went to. When he did the Pull Your Pants Up campaign, I was like, what is this? I heard the song, and so ever since then, I was like, I think I can change. I was having, had a few babies then, and so I was like, let me go on and change it up. But I still kept the guide the new generations from the God's Gang movement that I did, about a decade ago or something like that.
That's work, man.
Yeah,
That's work, man.
Been a while. So I've been around doing music for a while. And when you brought up Vinny Bombolino, I paid him $250 to write Dallas, Texas is my city.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, he showed me some love on the count of this man right here.
There
so
you
I
go.
went out there, man. I went in the studio, did Dallas, Texas is my city.
I got a shout out too. Lil Sean on the beat, man. I got some shit from him,
Yeah,
man. I got a shout out to Lil Sean on the beat, man. I got some fire from him. I ain't even released that shit yet. Lil Sean on the beat. Everybody know who the fuck Lil Sean on the beats is. But anyway, shout out to Lil Sean on the beats. And then Mo3, shout out to Rainwater, Mo3. I got a song with Mo3 too I did, man, that I ain't released yet, man. We even shot the video and everything, man. So shout out to just old Triple D, man. It's our time to shine. You know what I'm saying? And we fuck with everybody, man. So from New York to LA to Midwest to all over the world, man. Shit, y'all fuck with us, man. We ain't into all that old bullshit and separation, all that mad at somebody, man. Listen, we just finna get this money, man. If we talking money, we talking sense.
Real talk.
We making some sense. But anyway, let's get it, man. Real talk.
So guiding the new generation, man, is like it's paramount, man. Our belief system and how we come up in these Dallas, Texas streets, man. It's been hard for a lot of us, especially for people like me and that come around me. You know what I'm saying? We got felonies and probations and, we got a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on in my neighborhood, from the north to the west, south, all over the place, you know what I'm saying? So guiding the new generation, when Lil Will did his thing, he really broke out. That's when the dancing, scene started coming about. So I couldn't really do gangster rap no more. I couldn't really talk about street music no more after that, because now everybody's like, this is the only way we gotta make it. You know what I'm saying? Lil Will, he was fly with it though. And then all of a sudden it just turned into a fiasco, this and that. And so I had to sit back for a while. I had a lot of Lou Steric University days, you know what I'm saying, about me, mental hospital days. I'm talking about, man, I done been through it. So when I say guiding a new generation, I'm talking about everything after the storm, after the math of all this new propaganda, this hatred, this racism. Basically, with the new generation of people right now, you know what I'm saying, we in the social digital generation, so information is, it's a plethora of it, and they're getting bombarded with all kinds of propaganda. So now it's shoot 'em up, bang, bang, trap at the red light, you know what I'm saying, and all this other stuff. And, where I'm from, they don't even talk like that. Like, it's a code of secrecy and silence, you know what I mean? When you out here doing your dirt and getting your money, you just do it and you leave it at that. I learned from the best on the road. You know what I'm talking about? So
Facts.
that's me. I'm an islander. So when you come to the South, when you come on the island and you feel the environment, that's how we move over there. From Dixon to the road, to Fort Deuce to Bonton, all over E Grand. That's how they move down there. So we ain't cut from cloth. We chisel from ore. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, I like what you're saying there, and I just really want your thoughts real quick on when you see the youth out here, kind of what they're doing in the music and just in general. What are your thoughts on the youth, man, as far as just kind of the way they going?
I don't approve.
Yeah.
I don't approve because, I got kids, I got nieces and nephews. I got 18 nephews and 7 nieces. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't approve. You know what I'm talking about? Because when the discussion happens about a 10-year-old girl getting shot up by some dudes who ain't even hit their target, you know what I'm talking about? It's the music and the market. I don't approve. You know what I'm saying? This might ruffle some feathers, but Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy and Mo3, I can't dig. I can't dig.
Do you feel like cats are becoming more numb to, like,
they coming numb to progress?
Yeah.
They don't want to go forward. Triple D, man, we got a real standard here. We got realer music than California, Chicago, and everywhere else. We don't need to keep biting off of these characters, man. I done heard some music from Yellow Beezy. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about when he was coming out, like the soul from it sitting on the not the stoop but the stairs, really going in like D Gully, man. What about D Gully?
Facts.
Shout out to
man.
my nigga D Gully, man. He know what it is. Appreciate the streets, man.
Yeah.
That's
What
my
about
nigga
what
right
about Boo Breezy from the Grove? What about King Chief? Chief Keith, man. I mean not Keith, but a big chief.
Yeah, Chief.
What about
Shout out to
him?
the West.
You
Chief.
know what I'm saying? So
You already know, man, yeah.
I just don't approve, man.
Shout out to
because-
the King of Funky Town too, man. Twisted
but
Black.
Shout
You
out
know
to
what
the
I'm
phone,
Oh, yeah,
man.
shout out to Twist.
I just feel like
Everybody
we got a better standard here in the Triple D, man. We shouldn't sound like we ain't got to talk about the trap and drugs and killing people and stuff. We just get it done.
That's facts.
And you know, it's like two sides to the coin. You know what I'm saying? You still got to respect where they coming from in order to reach them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got I can't just say, oh, nah, I don't fool with Young Thug. Nah, you got to listen. You got to listen, and you got to understand another generation, because if you don't listen, how you expect somebody to listen to you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get where he coming from.
Yeah. Because I come from the era of hands.
He spoke about bees and them, and then you got the reason why I have to even disagree with my brother right here, because when I say that is the reason about bees and them, probably they grew up in a certain environment, and so they grew up seeing certain stuff, and so they only talking about what they grew up seeing.
And that's
you know
all
what I'm saying?
cool.
So,
I'm not
but it
going
might be
against
come
none
from
of that.
guidance from OGs like us or people like us. We got a
Yeah,
job
you
to
know.
do. If they ever need us, then we reach out and we give them the
I'm
knowledge that
riding-
they need.
I'm riding
But my
for the
thing is,
Triple
man,
D.
for this
I
talent,
just don't approve.
I know, but for this talent, man, I gotta give shout out to them brothers because
Yeah,
they
they
have
doing
paid
their
the
thing.
Yeah,
talent
talent,
away.
Doing their thing.
Like I
But
said,
I'm
art
approve.
is art,
With the
but you gotta be responsible with art. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like, held accountable.
Yeah.
So everything that you put out, you got to be held accountable for it and be able to explain what you
When
do.
it hits the fan, you
And like I
definitely
say,
do.
I'm a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? The 214 is BAD. I'm a bad guy.
Yeah.
You feel me? So the thing is, I know what they doing. I hear it, but I feel like we way more authentic than the industry.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
just how I feel. I feel like we got way more than that. We got way more soul than that.
That's
You
good,
know
Tom.
what?
That's
I gotta
good.
agree with him on that because Dallas
I'm saying.
is a pool of all kind of mixtures,
all I'm
and
saying.
everybody think that Dallas got one sound. Dallas don't have one sound; it got multiple sounds, and you're gonna see artists coming up. Shout out to the new artists coming up, man! And y'all better be looking out for this boy named Twice and this boy named SK. But anyway, shout out to them, man. But Dallas got so many artists, man. It's tons of. Tell them. You can't even name them, man. Yellow Bees
a
and
lot of 'em.
the Trap Boy Freddy and Mo 3 and all them, man. They making it. They making moves, doing big things. But y'all get ready. Dallas about to DFW about to show y'all,
These
man.
are facts. These are facts, man. Hey, for those that are trying to, get at y'all, because I know we're going to probably lead out in a prayer or something.
Yeah, we gotta lead out on the prayer, man.
But before-
and shout out to the women, the queens, all the queens, Asian
Shout out to
dogs,
the queens,
Asian dogs
man.
putting it out there, man.
Yeah,
Post
shout
Malone,
out to the-
you know what
shout
I'm
out to
saying?
the
So
ladies,
shout out to those that
doing
are
it
for
out the
leading,
road.
man.
Good
I
shit,
want
hey.
I want people to be able to get at y'all as far as find y'all on social media, follow y'all movement. Some people might disagree with y'all. Some
Okay.
people might agree with y'all, but the commentary is what we're looking for. So
Okay.
tell them how to get at y'all. Tell them where y'all at on social media, man. How to follow y'all. Go and go down the
Yeah,
line.
because we're going to end it out in the prayer, right? Because I got to
Yeah.
pray, man, because I got to bring the creator involved. Well, the creator already here, but I got to end it out just thanking the creator.
Facts.
But you can get me at Dooney Da Barber, man, on IG, Dooney Da Barber. I'm getting on Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat, but I got y'all worker, man. I'm from a 70s, baby.
He might need to stay
I'm
on
a
Snapchat.
70s, baby. I'm trying to learn about that shit, man.
Oh, no, he might need
You
to
know what
stay
I'm saying?
on
Until, you know what I'm saying? I'm a 70s baby, so that means I'm a new age grandpa, too. So that means I'm still kicking it a little bit, but I raised my grandkids to be right because I raised my kids to be right.
There you go.
Shout out to my grandbabies, man.
There you
My
go.
grand soldiers. That's what I call them.
There you go.
Holla at your boy, man. On Instagram, I'm young.shep, man. On Facebook, I'm Reginald Young Shepherd. Goddamn me, Busby, man. Yeah,
Hey.
Busby. That's it.
You can reach me on any social media at Rashad Ransom.
Shaw Ransom.
And if you want to find me, man, it's DUKEFARO, man, or Roll Love or No Love, man. I'm all over the place. But before I go, the music that C Struggs left us with,
Man.
that's the standard, man. CIP to
Man.
that dude, man. I'm talking about all his brothers, man. They hold them down. We featured them in this new video, gang coming out and coming in a few. So
Yeah.
you can find me, Duke Farrell, all over social media, man.
Yeah, y'all
YouTube
check
and
that
everything.
video out,
Yeah,
man.
see
It's
Struggs,
justice.
man.
That's injustice. And it's talking about a lot of things that's been going on in politics, and that's the new pull your pants up movement. You know what I'm saying?
I like
Shout
that.
out to
Appreciate
Dwayne
it.
Caraway, man. You know what I'm saying? All that. Y'all follow that. But anyway, he's still my people's. He already know it. Got love for him. But y'all going to hear some things. I talk about it in the song as well. So just to clear that up, man, about Bishop Jakes and Ricky Rush, man, just to really clear that up, I just want to talk to him about some things. There's no beef or nothing physical or anything like that. I just want to talk to him about some things. But to end it off like this, man, I come in peace. Hotep, Imhotep, Unc Ujasa Nebneb. I wish you peace and prosperity, and we're just going to pray and let the Creator just, whoever watching this, if you want to pray with us, pray with us. But we just want to pray peace and prosperity on you, you know what I'm saying, and awareness, you know what I'm saying, and come talk to me. Let's talk, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of things I want to talk about, but we'll pray.
Let's do it.
Creator, we thank you for this opportunity. We thank you for just your presence. We thank you for your leadership. We ask for wisdom. We ask for knowledge. And we pray for peace. And we just thank you for prosperity. And we thank you for unity. And as the message that we're trying to get across, it get across. People that want to talk, let's talk. But in peace and in unity and understanding. In the Creator we pray, Ashe. And I just want to say this, I'm a spiritual priest, you know what I'm saying? So we can talk that. But anyway, just shout out to, man, Real Life TV. Thank you for having us on, man.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sonetta
Roy
TV.
Lee, you the truth, man. You the funniest in
Sonetta
the
TV.
universe,
Shout
man.
out to you,
Shout out to
Sonetta.
Roy Lee, man. What's up,
Definitely,
Chef?
man. Well, you already know what it is, man. Dooney Da Barber-On, priest of the streets in this thing, man. Young Chef, man. We got Pharaoh in this thing, man. Rashad, man. I definitely appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all on this couch is a blessing.
Yeah, man.
I hope they get some knowledge from this.
To the high,
Appreciate
man.
And go follow the music Born Again. It's out there, man. Click the link.
Look out, Jungle. What's up?
Man,
Let's go to what's up, baby.
we in this
Nephew, what's
thing,
up,
man.
my yep.
Real Life Street Stars.
Shout out, you know what
We
going
salute, man. We salute. Hey.
Y'all tune in to Real Life Street Stars and make sure you go get that app off of Google Play. Download it now.